Hi, y'all. I'm John Blackburn, the barn expert.
Wild about barn.
Dear barn expert, Susanne from Texas wants to improve light and ventilation in her barn. Where should she start?
Susanne, I looked at the photographs and read what you wrote, and I think you have a very classic, iconic barn. It's great. I worked on barns very similar to this. In fact, I took one in Louisiana, and we did a lot of the same improvements that you want to do here. What your problems are that you've described are you want to improve the ventilation, you want to improve the lighting. And I think you have a great opportunity here to open that up and bring in a lot of natural light. Now, we can add lights all over the place, but it's always better to use natural light. Depend on natural light and natural ventilation. It's better for the horse because the horse is accustomed to living in nature, and that's what you want. It's also more ecological, lower cost. And so what I would suggest in your barn, you could actually take out all or part of that loft, open it up. You have a monitor roof, which is the old style roof, which is great. It was designed for ventilation. What you need is to probably improve the openings in that monitor. It could be openings all the way down the side of the barn on both sides. You can make them operable, or you can just leave them fixed. If you made them operable, you get more light and ventilation. If you made them fixed, you could at least get light through there. It's fixed is cheaper because you use simple polycarbonate panels or glass. What you can also do is down where you have your hay doors at the end of the monitor, you could replace those and put in louvers, or you can go above them and put in a louver and a fan. And that fan could be reversible, so you could exhaust from both ends. You could bring air in. What I would do is probably exhaust them to the out. So air is coming in low and coming up and out the top of the barn. At the same time, you're getting light.
What could Susanne do to improve light if structural changes weren't an option?
Susanne, you want to improve the lighting in the barn. What I would do for two things is one, when you remove part of that loft, or if you don't remove the loft, paint the interior of that barn a lighter color. You can use paint, or you can use a semi-transparent stain, which is also a light color and doesn't peel like paint. But if you paint that and you improve the lighting or the natural lighting, you're getting a lot more reflectance and need less of it. And you really have natural light. It's more natural for the barn to have that and less man-made light. If you go to lights and you want to have more lights, fluorescence is what we used to do it. And we still do it to some degree. But more and more the technology is improving. We're going to LED lights or some sort of low voltage lighting. And that's the wave of the future. So you might want to first improve the natural light, and then you might want to add other lights as the barn and renovation evolves.
Thanks for your question, Susanne. Sounds like you have your work cut out for you. Have a question for the barn expert? Go to our website, wildaboutbarns.com, or post your pics on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.